guys get ready with me for my new shoot. So this was when I was, walking on the street, and I was like kind of anticipating the whole thing. Whew. And this was when I saw someone that was wearing the same cap that I had, and I was happy I didn't wear it. And this is our director, who were sorting out costumes. And this was when we were actually on the way going to the shoot. Everybody was so excited. These were the actors and all of that. Everybody was gingered for the whole thing. So this was when I we got to the location. I was setting up my gear and all of that. I was like, let me just show one or two things. Then this was when I was testing if the gears were working. So I won't F up when the whole thing starts. I won't so the gear won't misbehave when the shoot starts, right? So that's what happened here. Okay, so I was just checking the zoom lenses and all of that. So I think this was the end of the shoot, where we were kind of like taking pictures and just vibing and just dancing and all of that. That's soon. They have amazing vibes, all of them. They all had amazing vibes. This way the actresses and actors, right? Everybody was dancing. It was a long, sunny, and very exciting day, to be honest. And this was me. I was coming to do my thing because I don't know how to dance. Then this guy just came and do his own. So everybody was just vibing with the camera and all of that. Vibing, right? Okay, this girl was just feeling herself, feeling like Meline and all of that. Yeah, and everybody was kind of like excited for the play. Actually, I think that any show I go to, I always make sure I come and bring the fire into that whole scene. I think everybody has their own vibe, So then I was vibing, I was dancing like. Then I was asked to take photos for one of the set of schools that came to the play. And I think this was the first time don't insult me, but I think it was the first time I was seeing using an iPhone Air to take pictures of someone. Then this was me. I was kind of like working on my shoot. This was when I was shooting, mid-shoot and all of that. I was just recording and all of that. So the tripod was short. I think the tripod is about 6 feet, and I'm like, the tripod is about 6 feet tall, and I'm more than 6 feet. So basically, I had to lift it. There was a time I put it down, and it was kind of like weird because I was bending somehow. It was kind of like weird when I kept it down. So I just getting the shoot. I think this was when we were doing the interview for the whole play, when we were asking. Sorry, this wasn't the interview. This was like a question and answer type of thing, where we were asking the people questions like, okay, what do you learn from the play? What the play taught you and all of that. So this was the parts that we asked the people that came for the show, that what they like about the play, if they enjoyed the play, what they learned about the play. Because at the end of the day, these are students, right? They have to learn something from what we are doing. They have to have a moral lesson. They have to understand why what happened in the play happened. So I think there were a lot of students that came to the play, right? I might add an overlay and just put the video of the students that came to the play, but they were fantastic students, to be honest. There were about 4 schools there, and in total there should be around 200 students or so. That's if I'm not mistaken. That's for me, not even undercounting, right? There are a lot of students that came to this side. There are some students at the other side. I think some of them have stood up at the time of making this video and all of that. So I was just getting my shot and balancing one or two things here and there. Okay, so Basically, that was my bag, and actually, like, a lot of things that went on this show. It was crazy. It was actually my first, solo shoot that I shot myself and myself. I was the only one shooting there. I was not shooting with somebody, so I have a moderate amount of experience, shooting. So and I would love to, keep doing this for as long as possible, as long as it will take me to, keep doing it. So this was the end result of the play. Right? I think this was at the end of the play, at the marriage ceremony when Anansewa was getting married. Yeah, this was at the end of the play. Now, feeling myself in the mirror. I was like, yeah, see, fine boy, how far? What's going on? Yeah. This was when I was in the bus. I was exhausted. I was tired. I was happy. I was feeling like I have a lot of feelings here. But at the end of the day, I was really, really happy, about the play and how the outcome is. I was, going home to edit the video. I think I did the video at the end of the. I think I was done by around 10 o'clock in the evening and all of that. So this was when I was coming down from the bus. I was like, yeah, thank God for a successful play and all of that. So that is it, guys. Bye bye. I'll be putting out more Get Ready With Me content. I'll be putting out more vlogs, especially the ones I'm going to shoot. So stay tuned and stay glued. Thank you.